2 years after launch, No Man's Sky has been reborn with its new next update. It's less a patch and more a complete sequel because a lot has changed. From full 4-player multiplayer to a completely overhauled resource system, new missions and more. Here are the 6 biggest changes you need to know about. Multiplayer means you can finally explore the galaxy with friends. The ability to play properly with other people has been No Man's Sky's biggest request pretty much since day one, and now you can, with up to 4-player co-op available either by joining a session with friends or a group of random people at the start menu, or by inviting people to your solo game from the options. You can now customize your Explorer in numerous ways via terminals found in space stations and change almost every aspect of your spacesuit, even your species. That means you can be a Gek in its most resplendent tribal finery, a Vy'keen dressed for war, or even look a bit like Ripley in a Nostromo spacesuit. To see your galactic fashion choices better, there's now also a third-person camera you can access by tapping down on the D-pad and selecting Utilities to bring up the toggle camera view option. Bonus tip, you can do the same in your ship too. The space stations aren't empty boxes anymore. The space stations are way better now. Where before you'd find a sort of orbital broom cupboard, you'll now discover a bustling hub full of aliens, vendors and opportunity. There are now multiple places where you can buy and sell resources and gear and purchase blueprints and upgrades for your multi-tool ship and exosuit. And you can also pick up missions both from official channels and by chatting to the locals if you want. There are new missions and loads more things to do. Previous updates added a few basic missions mostly built around fetching things and killing creatures, but the new updates expand on this with more involved things to do like taking pictures, feeding creatures, attacking or defending freighters, digging wreckage out of the ground, or hunting missions where you destroy nests to bring out biological monstrosities in horde mode style battles. They are still basically procedural fetch quests, but they're more involved and varied now. Plus, as well as the previous mission boards, there are also aliens scattered around space stations that might ask you for some occasionally less than legal help. There are new resources and technologies, but a bunch of your old gear won't work anymore. Technology has had a huge overhaul in the No Man's Sky next update. The first thing that you'll notice is that a whole heap of your old upgrades and gear is now obsolete. That's because the resources have been completely changed according to Hello Games to increase consistency and realism. There are new basic resources to mine as well as new refiners that can convert substances. Almost every aspect of manufacturing and crafting has been changed to create a more realistic and deeper economy of things to build. The ability to own and use freighters has been massively expanded. Being able to own a huge freighter ship isn't new to No Man's Sky, but you can get much more out of them now. For starters, they're more a mobile hub that you can customize and get multiplayer missions from, but more importantly you can now collect a fleet of up to 50 smaller frigates to accompany your freighter. Then you can send these lesser ships out on missions to earn you resources and cash. You can send any number of ships on a mission to increase the chances of success, while different types of ship specialties like combat, exploration, trade, industry or support will also affect the outcome of missions. So those are the biggest new No Man's Sky features you need to know about. If you think there's anything else, leave a comment below. You can also click the boxes on the left for more content from us, and don't forget to hit that big button in the middle for more gaming news, reviews, previews and features right here on Games Radar Plus.